Hey there, little adventurers! Today we have a big story for you. It's the story of a brave young boy, a giant warrior, and an amazing victory. Are you ready? Let's go! Once upon a time in the land of Israel, two armies were getting ready for battle. On one side there was the Israelite army, led by King Saul, and on the other side there were the Philistines, and their biggest, scariest warrior, Goliath, was ready to fight. Whoa! Goliath was huge! He was over 9 feet tall, and guess what? Every single soldier in the Israelite army was scared of him.
He's so big, who can fight someone like him? He's unstoppable. I don't think anyone can beat him.
Now, every day, Goliath would march up to the Israelites and challenge them.
Why don't you send out your best fighter? If he defeats me, we'll surrender. But if I win, you'll all have to serve us.
Now, in a little village nearby, there was a young shepherd named David. David was the youngest of 8 brothers, and his job was to take care of the sheep. He wasn't big like Goliath, he was just a boy. But guess what? He had something that made him super strong. And it wasn't his muscles. David had a big heart, and he trusted God with everything. He knew that God had always helped him protect his sheep from lions and bears. David wasn't afraid of anything because he knew that God was on his side. When David returned home, David's father asked him to go to the battlefield and check on his brothers. So David took some food and headed to the battlefield. When he got there, he heard Goliath's loud voice challenging the Israelites again. "What's going on?" he asked his brothers. "Why is everyone so afraid?" And his brother said that, "It's Goliath. He's huge and no one is brave enough to fight him." And David replied, "Why is everyone letting him scare us? I'll fight him. God will help me just like he helped me with the lions and bears." David's brothers thought he was too young and small to fight a giant, but David wasn't backing down. David marched straight up to King Saul and said, "I'll fight Goliath." King Saul looked at David, puzzled, and said, "You? You're just a boy. Goliath is a giant warrior. How can you fight him?" David said with a smile. "God has always been with me when I took care of my sheep. He helped me defeat lions and bears, and he'll help me defeat Goliath too." King Saul looked at David for a moment and then said, "All right, if you believe that, go ahead, but you'll need some armor." David laughed and said, "This is too heavy. I don't need armor. I'm going to fight with what I know best." So David picked up his trusty sling and 5 smooth stones from the river. He marched towards the giant Goliath, who was laughing. Goliath mockingly said, "Ha! Am I a dog that you come at me with a stick? You think you can defeat me, little boy?" David bravely said, "You come at me with a sword and spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord. Today, God will help me defeat you, and everyone will know that he is the true God." David took a stone, placed it in his sling, and with a mighty swing, wham! The stone hit Goliath right in the forehead. Boom! The giant fell onto the ground, knocked out cold. Everyone was shocked. David, the young shepherd, had defeated the giant warrior. The whole army of the Philistines ran away in fear. David didn't just defeat Goliath. He showed everyone that with God on his side, anything is possible. David became a hero in Israel, and the Israelites celebrated his victory with joy and dancing. And that's the amazing story of David and Goliath. David may have been small, but his faith in God made him mighty. So remember, no matter how big the challenge, God is always with you, helping you be brave and strong. Thanks for joining us on this adventure, friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more fun stories. Until next time, keep being brave like David.